This is how game theory and warfare works. This is the mentality is, if we don't do this, if we don't create this particular kind of very advanced weapon, then the other guys might. So we have to, and literally they're all thinking that. Game theory. If the question is, your opponent has the means, just like you do, to develop this particular kind of weapon based on, say, for example, using certain kinds of neural lace type technologies to influence your enemy. If your enemy has the means to do that, then they probably will. And that means that you have to as well, because you can never know 100% whether your enemy is doing this. No matter how well you're spying, right? They might be hiding it from you. So you have to do it now. In fact, you have to do it yesterday, because you better damn get a better version of this killer drone technology, of this neural lace information extraction technology, of this cognitive warfare influencing the hearts and minds of your enemies technology. You better do all these things, because if you don't, your enemy will, and they'll get the strategic advantage. Schmachtenberger is great. He talks a lot about game theory and getting away from a game theoretic model. Game theoretic models are based on zero sum. Basically means I win, you lose. You know, there's a limited amount of stuff, and it's about everybody having to get as much stuff as possible. I take your stuff, you have less, I have more. Zero sum, right? All games that have clear, distinct winners and losers are subject to game theory and subject to zero sum type thinking. What Schmachtenberger and a lot of the other brilliant thinkers out there who talk about things like sense making and things of that ilk is that at this point on the planet, we can't be thinking about we can't use game theoretic models anymore. We have to think as one species, right? We have to think of in terms of a cooperative model, so that we don't destroy the entire planet, destroy the entire ecosystem. The whole binary game theory, I win, you lose model, this is ultimately a suicidal model at this point in human evolution.